Lieutenant Colonel Smart and Senior Ordway have a couple gifts for you. Oops, I forgot the flight first. You're good. You do the flight one? Yeah. So we have a gift from the flight. We'll do that real quick. Airman Vici, since you're the youngest one here. Don't drop it. Just a token of our appreciation, Mick, for the leadership. And as Frost said, shenanigans as well. So.
Oh, no. Wow, I appreciate it.
You can thank Stanley for that.
Light box.
Yeah. Stanley did all that.
I got it.
You're going first? So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right.
All right, Mick. So I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'll be louder, but to bring him back to his roots, we got a fine bottle of Irish Scotch whiskey. Scottish.
You can, can you read that? McKay's all Scottish.
See, I can't say what it's called. Not because I'm from Arkansas. But hey, anyways, for the crowd, hey, I appreciate you. When I was down at the flight, the long conversation we had about taking care of airmen, from staying up till 11 o'clock at night on holidays, get DTS signed off while you're the squadron superintendent, just to the back and forth and the accessibility, and just really kind of give me that guidance and the sit down and feedback on where I can grow as I step into the seat to try to get after things that you were doing as our superintendent. I appreciate that peer mentorship and that sounding board that you gave me, man. And I'm always here. The team's always there for you. I know the squadron appreciates you. Don't lose my number because I got you, all right?
So, this guy is hard to pin down. What? With your retirement, we want to do something that really means something to you, and to the effect of like, he wants what he wants. So we got him some whiskey there, because he's been a mentor to me. Sorry. Anyway, so Mick was my senior enlisted leader when I got here as a new squadron commander. It was great to have him kind of by my side, helping guide the squadron. It's a rough time, COVID, interesting way to come into a squadron, and he was there to kind of give me the pulse of the squadron and help guide as we went through, try to figure out what to do, how to do it, again, how to take care of airmen, making sure all those little things got done, and he just was able to take vision and execute and make things happen, and I think that's what's made you successful in your career is you've been able to just make things happen consistently for the betterment of the unit, of the airmen in it, and I know you're going to go do great things in the civilian world, but again, you're going to leave a hole here, and you will be missed. All the contributions that you made to the squadron, and getting through the devastation of Hurricane Michael and all of that. So you got a checker tail sign with the representation of that big life-changing event here at Tyndall Air Force Base. So congratulations on your retirement. Thank you so much for all that you've done, and best wishes. Do I get on this thing?
Yeah, you absolutely.
All right. It's been great.
Thank you.
All right.
The Tyndall Air Force Base EOD flight members will now perform a flag folding ceremony. The flag folding ceremony descends from our nation's history and represents the same religious principles upon which our country was founded. The portion of the flag donating honor is a canton of blue containing stars representing the states our veterans have served in uniform. The canton field of blue dresses from left to right and is inverted only when draped as a pall on a casket of a veteran who has served our country honorably in uniform. In the armed forces of the United States at the ceremony of retreat, the flag is lowered, folded in a triangle, and kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored debt. The next morning, it is brought out at the ceremony of reveille, run aloft as a symbol of our belief in the resurrection of the body. The first fold of our flag is a symbol of life. The second fold is a symbol of our belief in the eternal life. This third fold is made in honor and remembrance of a veteran departing our ranks who gave a portion of life for the defense of our country to attain peace throughout the world. The fourth fold represents our weaker nature, for as American citizens trusting in God, it is to Him we turn in times of peace as well as in times of war for His divine guidance. The fifth fold is a tribute to our country, for in the words of Stephen Decatur, our country in dealing with other countries, may she always be right, but she is still our country, right or wrong. The sixth fold is where our hearts lie. It is with our hearts that we pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The seventh fold is a tribute to our armed forces, for it is through our armed forces that we protect our country and our flag against all her enemies, whether they are found within or without the boundaries of our republic. The eighth fold is a tribute to the one who entered into the valley of the shadow of death, that we might see the light of day. The ninth fold is a tribute to womanhood, for it has been through their faith, love, loyalty, and devotion that the character of men and women who have made this country great have been molded. The 10th fold is a tribute to Father, for he too has given his sons and daughters for the defense of our country since she was first born. The 11th fold is a reminder of all prisoners of war and those missing in action, an eternal hope for their well-being. The 12th fold represents the Constitution of the United States of America and glorifies the freedom of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We fold from the stripes to the stars, for as where the stripes represent the 13 original colonies that founded our republic, they are now embodied in the 50 sovereign states represented by the stars which cover the stripes. When the flag is completely folded and the stars are uppermost, reminding us of our national motto, "In God We Trust." After the flag is folded, it takes on the appearance of a cocked hat, ever reminding us of the soldiers who served under George Washington and the sailors who served under Captain John Paul Jones, who were followed by their comrades and shipmates in the armed forces of the United States, preserving for us the right and privileges of freedoms we enjoy today. Presenting our country's flag to honored members upon their retirement has been a long-standing tradition. Today we present Senior Master Sergeant Christian McKay with the flag of the United States of America. The flag we present was flown over the Explosive Ordnance Disposal Memorial on March 24th, 2021, at the request of Chief Master Sergeant Jeremy Phillips to commemorate the faithful service of Senior Master Sergeant McKay from a grateful nation. Senior Master Sergeant McKay, the men and women of the 325th EOD Flight present this flag of the United States of America to you in a grateful appreciation for your outstanding service to the 325th Fighter Wing, the EOD community, and the entire Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Senior Master Sergeant Christian A. McKay, U.S. Air Force, retired.
Good morning. Thank you for all you for coming out, traveling, and tuning in to share with this in this milestone with me and my family. We are truly honored to have you here with us. Due to COVID and quarantine requirements, a lot of our family were unable to attend virtually until I got a bombshell dropped on me, courtesy of Chief Grabham, Master Sergeant Rich Peterson, and my wife, that my mother and my sister traveled all the way from Ireland and met me as I came in the door this morning to get ready for this event. So, thank you. It means the world to me. Thank you, Ryan, for taking this on, for organizing this event from the ground up. Thank you, Jason. Thank you to the EOD shop for helping making this all happen. Thank you, Eamon Perez, for the rendition of the national anthem, the chaplain for the invocation, and Colonel Frost. Bill, thank you for coming here and presiding over my retirement. As you know, it means a lot to me, and to really help me reflect and celebrate the experiences that have molded me into the person I am today. And I really appreciate that. I'm not sure how long thank yous normally are, but I do know that if I was to thank everyone that had an impact on my career, we would probably be here until Airman Vici retired. So, with that being said, I do need to thank a couple additional select few. So I wouldn't have been able to start this journey without my dad, my grandmother, or my mom. So, thank you, Dad, for teaching me as a boy the meaning of patience, what it was to be a good man. You were always my first hero. Thank you, Grandma, for teaching me to follow my dreams. And Mom, you weren't supposed to be here. I am absolutely over the moon that you are here. Thank you for everything.
You're welcome. I know we broke the rules, but it was for a very, very good cause.
Maybe we should keep that to ourselves a little bit. But for teaching me love, compassion, respect, and for proving to me where there's a will, there's a way. Obviously, you guys decided to knock that out this morning. Most of all, Mom, thank you for letting me leave home and join EOD, even though you knew the mountain of rosaries and prayers and petitions it would cost. You might be curious how I got myself into this mess. The only thing I can think of is I was fond of adventure at the time, and I probably joined for the adventure and a job that allowed me to travel. It just so happens that through this adventure, I found a calling, a community that became friends, and those friends became family. I originally signed up for 6 years, and after some time I realized I was part of something bigger than myself, and I was surrounded by good people finding their own way too, just like I was. 6 years became 12, 12 years became 18, and 18 years became, here we are today, retirement. Everyone probably has a different story to tell, or a different idea on what makes EOD special. But since this is my retirement, I think I have creative rights, and this is my take. Short and sweet, EOD is special because of the people, because of the wolf pack mentality, and because we know the value of laughter. To me, people's lives are defined by their experience, and for my career, I truly believe deployment experiences have defined mine. On most of my deployments, and many others, while boarding the plane to depart, we would pray for everyone to return together on the same plane, knowing the likelihood was high that probably would not happen. As a career field, a community, and a family, we all have experienced unimaginable loss. I spent a long time fixating on our loss before I realized that during our darkest moments we shone the brightest. We grieved together as a family. We honored our brothers and sisters who gave all as a foundation of what it means to wear the badge and why we continue to stand up and go again. Through blood, sweat, and tears, I have learned that the value of life, and I will always cherish each day. So, from the defining moments of my life and career, I would like to share just a few parting thoughts for your own experiences. Make the most out of each day, as God's plan is different for all of us. No matter what walk you walk, each day counts. Hug your friends and family like it'll always be the last time. The world is what you make of it, so don't let opportunity pass you by or hard work stop you from achieving your goals. Don't limit yourself. You can achieve anything you put your mind to. And if you find yourself struggling, please ask a wingman for help. And now you might all think I was up online Googling a bunch of different values to throw into a speech, but this was maybe a couple tastes of whiskey on a couple nights that they're all passionate things that I feel about that I've learned throughout years and years of different experiences and people and trying to help people make best for themselves. Find passion in life. It could be everything. Air Force hasn't been to me. I had the opportunity to grow in a way that I've grown in Sea family as well as even bigger Air Force family, and that I'm forever. To the leaders out there, remember your strong or TV, so build it strong. For the airmen that will continue the mission, remember teamwork, taking care of each other. Know your weaknesses and work on them. Know your strengths and share them. Lean forward, plan for the future, and not build positive and meaningful relationships. It'll be more valuable than you'll ever know. And lastly, perspective is different for everyone. Don't let yourself become a prisoner of your own perspective. Always find the good in a day, no matter how dark it may be. And if you struggle to see the good in life, reach out to your friends and your family so they can start showing you the good in yourself. I just wanted to thank everybody again for coming out. This career, this endeavor that I started off on turned into so much more than I mentioned that I could ever imagine, and I'm grateful for it. I'll always keep it here within my heart. We all already know that we are always a part of it. And if anybody ever needs anything, I'm a phone call away. If y'all ever in California, we'll be heading there shortly, probably in a couple months. Stop in, look us up. I will definitely love to catch up and see everybody again and continue to help where I can. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, in appreciation for his contribution to the Air Force and its mission, the men and women of the United States Air Force are proud to have served with Senior Master Sergeant McKay and assure him he will always be a valuable member of the team and the UD family, even in retirement. We wish him, Sahara, and their children every success in their future endeavors. This concludes the formal retirement ceremony for Senior Master Sergeant Christian A. McKay. Please rise and remain standing for the departure of the official party and family.